Alright guys, this is RellyRail82. You're watching RellyRail82 YouTube, and this is going to be a long video, but it's going to go by very quick. I'm going to show you these disc part locations first. That's the first thing I'm going to show you guys, and this is going to be the ice record. So that's the first location it'll spawn in. There's 3 locations for each disc. This is the second location right here that the ice disc spawns in, and here's the third location right here. Now, you know, doing this whole Easter egg, the first thing you got to do is turn on the generators. You don't have to do it in that order, but it helps out. But let me get back to the ice staff parts. So to do that, there's 3 parts you have to pick up, and all of them is basically you're gonna have to bury them out of the ground, or bury them, unbury them out of the ground. So this is random. You'll find them anywhere along this map. Just go around digging when it snows, and that's when you'll get the ice staff. And it has to snow, guys, so I'm just letting you know right there, it has to snow, and that's when you'll get the ice parts, the ice pieces. They'll be random. So after you get those 4 pieces, the record and the 3 ice staff pieces, you'll just go into the crazy place. And but I'm not doing that right there. I'm showing this other record. This is the lightning record. This is one spawn location right there. My bad, guys. But anyways, this like I said before, this is going to be a long Easter egg for Origins. And there's the other piece right there. And also it's going to be a very quick tutorial. But it's 35 minutes, but it's going to go by very quick. And it's also on that table too, so that's 3 spots for the lightning record. And I want to be more detailed with this video, more than what I see other people do, because they kind of just skip this whole part, and I hate jumping from video to video just to find, you know, all the pieces I need to do the whole Easter egg. So I tried to just give it to you all in one video. Yeah, it took 35 minutes, so what? Still a good video. So yeah, I'm just showing you guys. And basically, it's kind of easy to get all the staff pieces, because this is the lightning staff right here. And for that one, you know, I already showed you the record spots. And the next thing you have to do to get the 3 staff pieces is basically ride the tank all over the map. First, you'll ride it the first time, and you'll get that 1 staff piece, which is right here. Into the breach. I already got the second staff piece, if you guys were paying attention to this video. Staff. And then I'm gonna show you the 3rd piece. So I didn't get them all in order because I kind of messed up while I was doing it. But I'm back on the tank, and you're gonna see me skip the second little location that's right there. Now I'm going to the 3rd location, which is right here before the tank goes into the church. So these are your pieces to the lightning staff, and just I'm gonna show you the next one right here. This is the wind staff. So you have 1 record location right there, and then your 2nd record location is right there, and then your 3rd one is right there. So that's what this is right here. And then you want to get the actual pieces. So pretty much for all 3 of the wind staff pieces, you have to go into the robot. So first you got the Freya, then you got the Odin, and then you got Thor.
Efficient disposal of mine enemy. At least we will be safe for a few moments.
So you see me going into all these robots.
Perhaps you will be the first to finish that which started so long ago.
Your words mean nothing to me, Samantha.
Here's the 3rd one right here.
This area is where the robot stays.
Just make sure you get stepped on the right foot. That's all you gotta do.
At least we will be safe for a few moments.
Booyah, there's all your
when I am free,
there's all your pieces, all 3 of the robots. Don't mind what you see on the actual video, but basically I'm showing you all 3 of the robots, me going into all 3 of them and getting those pieces. Now, I'm going to show you fire. So that's one record location right there by generator 6 for the record, the fire record location. Then you got one right in here in the church. I kind of skipped it at first, but I'm going back to it, and it's right there on the middle bench. And the last location is on the side of the tank, which I'm about to show you right now. Not that side, but the other side. That's it right there. So, to get all the 3 fire staff pieces, you know, the first one you usually get is just taking out the first metal zombie that you see. First one you get, the first one's always on round 8. So you just go ahead, kill that guy, and he'll drop the fire staff piece. And that's that. Second thing you can do is finish all the generators, and the box will pop up once you finish generator 6. It'll open up, and you can get your staff piece from there.
It is but part of staff.
Third piece is from the sky, and that's pretty much after you take out the metal zombie. So you just look in the sky, looking for the red glowing plane, which is that one. Shoot it out the sky, and the staff piece will always fall in the same spot, the same location each time. So once it falls out the sky, just go to that this spot right here, and you'll have that staff piece located right there. Now what we're going to do here is completely build these staffs. And the last final piece, but before that, we got to get this this little area open. So I'm gonna show you the records for that. It's only 3 spots where the record is for the excavation site. So I just showed you 2 right there.
I think you found it.
And I will show you the third one. And it's right there. That's where the 3 spawn parts are at. And then the last piece for the record is the actual little horn piece. I don't know what it's called, but that's what I call it. But it spawns right there, and it spawns right there. And right now it's right there.
Gramophone will allow us to listen to recording.
And after that, you got your gramophone, and you put it together. You're good to go.
They need to hear the songs.
Your excavation site will open, and you'll be good to go. So usually after I leave the excavation site, I pull that bad boy right back off the table, and you got to use it for these now.
It seems clear that music may be the riddle solution.
These points to get into the crazy place, and you're going to be using that record that you found around the map to enter the crazy place. So I entered the wind tunnel first. I got the rock for the wind tunnel, and I'm going back into it, and I'm going to put the staff together. The rocks are the last pieces you got to get to put all these staff pieces together. So that was the one for the win. So I'm putting it together. Booyah. We're good to go.
Wind that blows no good.
So I'm going to pretty much do the same thing for all the rest of them. You don't really need to see me put the gramophone down or anything like that. So I'm going to just fast forward through all that. Just get the rock piece, the last piece.
Perhaps.
And then go back to the excavation site and just put it together. So I'm going to do that for all 4 of the staffs. So just check me out. Just speed right through it. Oh, this is going to be a long Easter egg video.
Is this
Crazy.
somehow linked to the fate of the child?
So just fast forward. Going to my next crazy place location. And when you get these stones, you have to go through the door. You have to go through that little tunnel cave to get to that stone piece. You can't go to the lightning tunnel and get the ice stone piece. You have to go through the lightning tunnel to get the lightning stone piece, and so on with the ice and the fire and the wind. So you have to do it that way to get the stones, because that little piece won't open up if you don't go through the correct one.
Important.
And this is pretty much how I play. It might be slightly out of order from what I got in the description, but that's pretty much it.
Father couldn't save me.
First thing I say, you gotta open the generators, and then the second step is opening the excavation site. But I like to build the staffs first before I open the excavation site. That's just how I like to do it. It works out for me. Seems like it's more efficient. Now, I got the staffs. So, I got the ice staff here, and I want to basically upgrade it. So, check out this little map I got on the screen here. These are all the symbols that you have to follow to get this little puzzle correct. So just look at that. If you need to pause the video, look at it. But this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm following to get this done. So just watch me get it done and move on to the next step. Now, the thing about upgrading all these staffs is that there's 4 steps to each and every one of these staffs. So the first 2 steps are all different, you know, for all the staffs, and then the last 2 steps for all the staffs are all the same. I'm gonna show you in a bit, but this is the first step for this ice staff, and then I'm gonna show you the second step for it. So just fast forward all that, get right to the nitty gritty. And it's basically taking out these tombstones, freezing it, and then you gotta shoot it with a bullet gun. The gun has to have bullets for it to work. Here's your second one right there. It's by generator 4. And let me show you the third one. So freeze it and then shoot it. Right here at the tank station. And this is done. Alright, that's the second step. Third step is to go back to the excavation site and to match up the ruby pieces together. You got 4 pieces you got to match up, and it's just easy. It's just matching up the colors. So you're dealing with the ice staff, so all those pieces have to be blue. You just do it for all 4 of them. You will be straight. This is the third step, and it works for every single one of the staffs. For all the staffs, all the third steps is to match the colors together. And then for the fourth step, for all the staffs, is to shoot the little ball that's going to be at the bottom of this little piece here. So here's the ice orb right here. And that's it. Once you finish all 4 of those steps, you just go back to the crazy place, put your staff in the little pedestal thing, whatever that thing is called, and it'll be ready to be upgraded. After that, you have to fill it up with zombie souls, but I'm not going to do that right now because I like to put all of my staffs in there first before I fill it up. So I'm going to show you the lightning staff, and we're about to go through the steps on this one. Right, check this out. There's 3 different orders you have to hit this in: 10, 1, 5, and the second one is 5, 8, 12, and then the third one is 6, 10, 3. So you got the music notes on that side of the wall, and then you got the actual like piano pieces, kind of sort of right there. So I'm not gonna even describe to you how to decrypt that. I'm gonna just give you guys the answers. It's much easier that way. So you already saw the answers. And here's the notes right here. Just follow this the way I'm showing you right here, and you'll be good to go. It's in the same order each time you play this game. Same exact order. So that's 6, 10, and 3. So that's the first step right there. Second step is turning All 7 of them knobs. You got to turn off the little generators or whatever. Right. Pick up the gramophone. That's just my habit. And watch me do this step. And you have to do it in this order too, guys, or it won't work. If you do it out of order, the piece you're trying to turn off, it won't even be on. It won't even be sparking. So here's the next one right here at the tank area under the church. And then the next one is in the church. That'll be the 3rd one. I don't know why I'm so fascinated by the giant's foot. So here's the 3rd one right here. All right, your 4th one is by the 4th generator. All right, 5th one is in the spawn area. All right, 6th one is in the tank station. And the 7th and final one is on the side of the excavation site, the middle area. So booyah. That's all done. And you got the repetitive third steps. And I'm not even going to show you this part right here because you guys know how to spin the things and make the color matches and then shoot the ball. You guys know how to do that. So let's pretty much fly by that on all the other staffs. And fast forward. Watch me put the staff in this little pedestal thing and be done with it. On to the next staff. So I'm not going to show myself picking up the staff. No need to. You guys know how to pick up a staff. So I'm going to show you this little thing right here. Look at the code that I have on the left side of the screen. That's what it needs to look like. So once you have those pieces matching up that way, that's when you'll figure out this code. So you kind of got like this dot and then this little upside down L and then like an upside down L and a little line thing, and the next thing is a dot and a line. I don't know. That's how I describe it. So you're done with that. Now you have to shoot these little things that's blowing smoke. You just shoot it once and the smoke will start facing towards the center of the map. That's what you got to do for all 3 of those little pieces. Shoot it once. It'll change directions. It'll start pointing in the middle of the map, and then that's it. Then you got one more after this. And then once you're done with that, you're on to step 3 and 4, the easy steps. And that's it. Simple. Keep it moving. I didn't need to show you guys me spinning the little thing right there. Just 3rd step. Make the little rubies match and then shoot the ball. Then technically your last step is putting the staff in this little thing right here. All right. One more staff, guys. One more staff. We are almost done with completing the complete upgrades for the staffs. And this is the red staff. So I like to do it in this order because I already got all the upgraded staffs, or the staffs ready to be upgraded in the pedestals already. So now I'm just waiting for the zombies so I can fill up these little four little blocks behind me while also still filling up my staffs. So I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So you have to stand right here on top of this little little pit thing to fill up these 4 stone pieces. So fast forward a bit. You guys know how to kill zombies. Just kill zombies over it. They'll eventually fill up. Your stabs will fill up too. So it's all done now. Got all 4 of them filled up. And now here's the other step right here. So look at these symbols that I got on in the front of the screen. Those are the symbols for what order you have to light up the torches that's in this little tank area. It's in a different order each time, guys, so don't expect the same thing each time. But for this particular game, this is the order that it's in. Like I said before, if you need time to look at it, need more time to look at my answer sheet, my cheat sheet, then pause the video. That's all you gotta do. So that's the second step right here for the fire staff. So complete the third and fourth step. Boom, 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 boom. Charge up your orb so it can just fly off somewhere. Then you're good to go. Guys, I need a glass of water. Man, this is a long video. Jeez Louise. But here I go. I'm back in this little area. I'm killing zombies because I want to fill up the staffs. Now, once I do that, put this staff up so it could get charged up. And then I'm pulling up all my upgraded staffs already. Haha. That's the upgraded lightning. Haha. That is the upgraded ice staff. And yeah, this is the upgraded wind staff. So I have the wind staff in the hand, and I'm gonna use that to upgrade the fire staff. Got a nice little rotation going.
Insta-kill.
And here's the upgraded fire staff. When you switch out your staffs like that, they just spawn back into the excavation site. So they're right there in the little pedestal. You don't lose them or you don't get them out the box. They spawn right back to the pedestals. So once you do that, once you got that stuff finished, a pedestal will appear in the middle, and that's where you put your fire staff. This is the next step right here, for the most part, for you guys, just so you guys can know. All right, these staffs go in specific robots. So this wind staff goes into the Odin robot, and the Odin robot is in the middle of the map. Okay. Then you have this one right here. This is the Freya robot, and that one's by the church, and this is for the ice staff. Then you got the last one, Thor. He's way on the right side of the map, depending on which direction you're looking at. But you know, spawn area. That's Thor, and the lightning goes up in there. And of course, you got your fire in the excavation site. So once you have all that set, you're ready for the next step. Next step, you gotta get the knuckles. I keep wanting to call it Galvan knuckles, but it's not Galvan knuckles. You gotta get your fists. So to do that, you have to fill up all the boxes, and you have 4 boxes spread around the map. So once you fill it up with zombie souls, you'll be good to go. I think it's about 30 kills or so, I think. Don't quote me on that, but you fill it up with around that many souls, it'll fill up and close and disappear, and then you just move on to the next one. So that one's done right now. See, no more zombie souls. That means it's full, and it disappeared. See, it disappeared. Alright, so here's the second location where the box is at. And I'm pretty much just showing the last part, guys. I'm just showing, see, the box closed, and it's gone. Here's the third location. By generator 5. I just have my nice little trail going and just ripping these guys a new ones. And that box is going to fill up. And here's the last one right here. By the church.
Maintain fire. The object hungers for the dead. Your fetid
touches are welcome. That one's filled up, and then that's when you'll get your little perk. See, it popped up. you don't have it yet, you have to go to the box and get your fists. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do right here. Once you get that little symbol right there that's above my juggernog, yeah, that means you got your iron fists. Now, after you got that, you want to get this little tablet piece right here, this little stone piece, and you want to take that all the way back to the church and put it in the little bird bath thing. Because what you want to do here is fill it up with zombie souls. And the only way you're going to fill that up with zombie souls is by knuckling them down, giving them the fist. So that's what I'm doing right here. You guys don't need to see how I punch zombies because it's pretty self-explanatory. So right now I'm kind of like going back, and yeah, I'm just getting my kills in. So I'm showing my last bunch of kills, and you get that sound, and then you get to take your stone. So once you take the stone out the bird bath, you just gotta run to the tank station and not jump in the mud at all, and not step in any mud. So watch how I do it. It's better explained if I show you how to do it instead of telling you.
Mud is slowing me down.
So this is the path you have to follow. I think it's the easiest, quickest path to not jump in the mud, to not, be in the mud. See, that could kind of mess you up in a way. They were really trying to get me in the mud.
All around. Where are my allies?
You're in a safe zone once you get to this part. You don't have to worry about all this. You can just run right over it. Put your piece down and then do the same thing over here, just like you did at the bird bath. Kill zombies by the stone and with your fists, and eventually you get your
Double points.
your bombs. So that's it right there.
I need something now.
Now that you got that, you can move on to the next step. But you're gonna need a max drone first. So when we first play the game, when we first start, the max drone piece is right there. Second piece can spawn in 3 locations, and it's the little wheel part.
I may be able to construct
So that's the
something
first
useful
location.
from such pieces.
Let me show you the second one. Second location. I don't remember right off the top of my head, but I know it's either there or there. So I just gotta let you guys know about that. And third one, I know where it spawns at. I'm gonna show you. Third piece spawns right there. Alright, last piece. This one spawns in 3 different locations also.
With other pieces,
It's right
I
there,
will
like in
construct a
the
weapon.
front of the tank station. And this is behind the tank station. It'll spawn right there. And it'll also spawn inside the ice
Father
tunnel.
said the chambers were doorways.
I'm gonna show you where.
Opened by the songs of the ancients.
Right there.
Harness the elements.
So that's that right there. So once you do that, you just find a workbench and put it together, and booyah, you got your max drone. Alright, so y'all set. Got your bombs, max your drone, you got your fists, you're good to go. Look at this piece right here. I'm gonna show you two views. So you got one view right there where you gotta go inside the robot's foot and hit the button. And once you hit the button, you can do this with 1 or 2 players. Then you gotta go out the robot and throw your little bombs over there that you got. Because it's gonna shoot off.
Purge sequence.
I don't know exactly what it's doing, but it opens up that little area once you throw your bombs over there. You can penetrate that little hole. Then once it's penetrated, it's opened up. And after that, you have to throw your max drone up in there.
Hover sequence initiated.
Once you throw your max drone up in there, it's going to chase all the metal zombies. They're going to be scared of the little max drone, and they're going to come out and try to kill you. So now your next step is taking out all these metal zombies, which is nothing to your boy Relly Rail 82. See, that one got lucky. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Find the spirit of the sky. Only on Earth can he be defeated.
All right. So once you're done with that one, you gotta kill this this zombie that's flying in the plane. It's kind of the same thing as when you was finding the parts for the fire staff, but this one you got to do it in zombie blood mode. So if you don't know how to get a free zombie blood, then you got to shoot out these wagons. That'll help you out. You get one free zombie blood mode every round, and all you got to do is just cool off these 3 fiery wagons, and then you'll be good to go. And it's gonna spawn right up here at the top, but you got to do it in a quick time period though. You can't take your time with that.
Zombie blood.
So booyah, I got the zombie blood,
Dominate.
and I'm looking for that red glowing plane. There it is. So I shoot it down. The zombie's down on the ground somewhere, and the zombie's always going to be running around this excavation site, so you can't see it without zombie blood. So if you don't worry about it if you don't get it on the first round. You can try the next round, because you'll have another free zombie blood that you could do, because you get a free zombie blood each round, when you shoot out the wagons. So that's what happened here. I didn't get to finish it that round, so shot out the wagons again, got the zombie blood, and then now I'm gonna find this zombie. You only can see it in zombie blood mode. Then once you kill it, like voila, he drops your max drone that you threw down the little thing, the little hole. All right. So once you got that step done, time for you to get your iron fists. So that's what this is right here. The zombies are gonna start coming out with their smoky white hands, and then after that, just punch the hell out of them until you get your white stones. If you're playing with more than one person, then everybody has to get their stone, depending on how many people you're playing with. 4 people got to get 4 stones, 3 people got to get 3 stones, so on and so on. So after you got that step done, the last step is you guys are going to grab all those staves and put them back in the pedestals. And then after that, fill it up with zombie souls. Once you fill it up with zombie souls, I think it's around 50 or so, you'll be good to go. The middle area will open up, and then that's when you can throw your max drone out, and your max drone will fly up the middle part and elevate to the sky, and from there you'll be able to activate a special ending. But the trophy actually pops up when you actually finish filling up all the staffs. And that's it right there. There's your little lost girl. And this is the longest Easter egg I have ever done. But thanks for watching, guys. Give this a thumbs up. Give this a like. I'm gonna show you this last part right here, even though the Easter egg is already done. This will actually end the game right here. Or, if you don't want to end the game, you can just keep playing. But we wanted to end it, so we threw out the max drone. The max drone is right here, and he goes towards the middle, and he hovers up into the sky. After that, you got to just run into the middle on the pedestal, and the game will end just like that. That's what my partner did. So that ended the game. We're good to go. We got our trophy, and you'll get a special ending at the end. So that's it, guys. This is Relly Rail 82. Like, subscribe, comment. Please favorite this video, and comment at the end. Peace out.